Imagine you want to have a super cool new product made. You're confident in the Alibaba supplier you found. They show you pictures of a factory that's so clean you could eat off the floor. They claim they'll help you make good profit because they've been doing this for a great number of years and they have the best price. But the question is, how do you know everything you're hearing and seeing isn't just a well-designed scam? Asking these 5 easy questions can help you see if they're being honest with you. Hi, I'm Donald, founder of One Gold Sourcing Solutions, and we've been helping businesses source products from China for almost a decade. I'll teach you 5 questions that will help you find an honest and amazing supplier even over a video call. The first question checks if they're being honest from the start. It's not a mean question, but a shady supplier will always get nervous right away. The question is, can you show me how you check the products to make sure they're great? And can I see the document for the product you just finished? Why is this question so good? You're not just asking if they check the products. Everyone will say yes. You're asking for 2 things: to tell you how they check and to show you the proof on paper. A real good factory is proud of how they do things. They've worked so hard to create a good system, and they won't be scared of this question. Now, a good answer may sound like this. Of course, we check things 3 times. First, we check all the parts and materials when they come in. Then we check the product while they're being made. And last, we check the finished product before they're packaged. I can send you our checklist and our special certificate that proves we do a good job. See how sure they sound? They sound sure of their process, and most importantly, they offer to show you the documents. Now, what this proves is that they have a good plan that works most of the time, if not all the time. They might even offer to show you where they check the products on the call. A bad answer and a big caution sign is always fuzzy and not clear. You hear things like, "Oh, don't worry, our team is very good. We check everything." Or something like, "We're the #1 company of this product in all of China." These are just nice sounding words with nothing behind them. If you ask for the document, they will act weird. They might say the documents are a secret, and I can honestly appreciate that certain things are private, but not even showing you a basic checklist is a huge red flag. It means their plan for checking products is a mess, or they don't have one at all. Okay, now question 2. We're going to dig a little deeper. We're going from their plan on paper to what really happens in the factory. The first question tested their plan, but this one tests how they actually do it. Here's what you ask. Question 2. How do you make sure my products are made just right? And what do you do if you make a mistake? This question has 2 parts, and both are super important. The first part sees if they know how to make your product correctly. The second part shows if they're being honest. Look, making things isn't perfect. Mistakes happen, I do understand that. The difference between a great supplier and a terrible or bad one is how they handle those mistakes. So a good answer might be, great question. First, we make one perfect sample that you approve and we use it as our guide. Then as we make more, our team leaders use a list to compare the new product to the golden sample. If they find a mistake, they immediately put that group of products aside, take pictures and tell you what happened. We don't do anything else until you say it's okay. That answer is perfect, and it shows you they have a plan and that they see you as a partner. They don't hide mistakes, they tell you about them and fix them with you. Now, a bad answer might sound like this. They might say our workers are very good, they know what to do. That's a terrible answer. It means they count on people to remember, not on good plan, which leads to problems. Another red flag is when they pretend mistakes never happen, like, "We don't really have mistakes. Our products are always great and our clients are very, very satisfied." This is just not true. An even worse sign if they have no clear plan for fixing problems. If they just say, "We fixed it," but don't explain how, you should run away. That means they will probably hide any problems and just send you the subpar quality products. This next question catches suppliers who are pretending to have a factory. It uses your video call like a secret power because it asks for proof right now. This question is simple. You say, "This sounds cool. Can you grab your phone and give me a quick live tour of the place where you would make my products? This is the big test. A real factory owner will have no problem with this. They will probably be excited to show you their factory. Suppliers pretending to be a factory will suddenly have a lot of excuses. A good answer happens right away. Sure, let me switch to my phone. It might be a little loud, but I'd love to show you around. Then they'll walk you through. You want to see a real working factory. Is it neat? Does it look like the pictures they sent you? Do you see machines and materials that would be used to make your products? A quick 3-minute tour tells you more than 1,000 perfect pictures. A bad answer goes something like this. Oh, the factory is too busy right now, or our company rules say no videos inside. The person with the key isn't here today, or they might try to show you a video they've already made. That's another huge warning sign. You can usually tell because it looks too perfect. Ask for a live tour. If they keep making excuses, you're probably talking to someone in an office who doesn't have a factory at all. Oh, and by the way, if you're learning a lot from this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps more people learn how to avoid these same problems. Now, question 4 is a key way to test how organized the factory is. It's important for making sure your products are always of good quality. This is what you ask. Question 4, if there's a problem with the products later, how can you find out where the problem came from? This is about being able to track every single part of your product. Why does that matter? Imagine a few months after your products are in stores, you find out some wheels are falling off. A factory that tracks everything can find out exactly which batch of plastic was used or what date the product was made to help fix the problem. So a good answer from a smart supplier will be something like this. We give everything a special or batch number. When we get the plastic, it gets a number. The work plan for your product gets a number too. Every box of finished product gets a label with the code. If you give us the code from any box, we can follow the numbers all the way back to the materials we used and the day it was made. This shows they are very professional and they are in control. It means they can actually find the real reason for any problem. A bad answer is, you guessed it, not clear. You hear things like, we keep notes of all our materials, or our manager knows where everything is. A huge red flag is if their whole system is just missing notes on paper. That's a sign of a factory that is not organized, where mistakes can happen and will be impossible to track down. If they can't explain how they track things, it's because they don't have a system. The last question is not just about what they say, it's about how they say it. This says how they talk to you and if they will be a good partner. It helps you know what it will be like to work with them. Question 5. How will we talk to each other when you're making my products? Who is the one person I will need to talk to and how fast would they reply? Not getting answers to your emails or calls is the biggest reason why people get upset with their factories. Being passed from person to person is very frustrating to say the least. This question makes them tell you the rules for communication before you even start. A good answer is organized and makes you feel safe. You have one person who is your main helper and speaks your language. We will send you an update every Friday with pictures to show you how it's going. For anything important, we promise to answer within 12 hours, but we usually answer in just 2 or 3 hours. You have their email and can chat with them directly. This is the answer of a supplier who understands. They have a plan, they are clear, and they want to be a good partner. A bad answer is a sign that you'll be very frustrated later. It sounds something like this. You can email our main office and someone will reply. Or, we're very busy, but we will tell you when there are updates or when production is finished. Not having one main person to talk to is a recipe for disaster. Vague promises about when they will answer you are just as bad. If they won't promise a good communication plan when they're trying to get your business, it will be much worse after they have your money. That's it. 5 easy questions that work like a lie detector for your next factory video call. So let's recap our points. 1. Ask for checking documents to see their plan. 2. Ask how they handle mistakes to test their honesty. 3. Ask for a live factory tour to prove they are actually real. 4. Ask how they track things to see how organized they are. 5. Ask about your communication plan to know who and how you're going to talk to them. Picking a supplier isn't just about getting the cheapest price. It's about staying safe from big problems. A bad supplier can ruin your product, but a great one can become your most valuable partner. Don't be scared to ask these tough questions. A good supplier will be happy you asked, and a bad one will show you that they aren't the right choice. Now, to make all of this easier, I've put all of these questions and the good versus bad answers into a free PDF checklist. You can get it at the link in the description. Take it into your next video call and find a great supplier like an expert. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.